I'm Richard Stover, and I'm one of the Boston pilots. And this is one of our 2 pilot boats that we brought to the opening of the bay. The Rose Way was the way they used to do it on up until 1972 with the sailing vessels, but now this is a 3rd generation power boat that we have, and this is a pilot's transportation to go to and from ships that are coming to Boston Harbor, because every ship that comes to the harbor needs a pilot to navigate the ship in. So these boats take us out to the ships, and we climb up a ladder up the side of the ship and bring in. We do all kinds of ships, passenger ships, LNGs, yachts, container ships, and this boat is just 2 years old now, and it's a wonderful boat, and it operates in all kinds of seas up to about 20 feet. Although we don't like weather like that. A nice day like this is a lot more pleasurable to work in. But this is one of the better built pilot boats. It was built in Massachusetts, in Somerset, Mass, just 2 years ago. We've got all kinds of neat electronics on here. Over here we have a depth sounder. It also tells the temperature of the water. It's nice and warm, 62 degrees in Duxbury. This is a chart plotter here that tells us where we are. Of course, a steering wheel, a VHF radio to talk to other ships. These are our throttles, one for each engine. And this is our radar, right there. And this is a relatively new piece of equipment. Every ship now has to carry a transponder, and this picks up the transponder signal so we know the name of the ship and how far away it is. And we carry these laptops on board the ships, and we can actually see where the ships are and where they're heading. We can see a tanker right here off of Cape Cod. So we can avoid them, and we use this for collision avoidance and just knowing where all the ships are. This is called an AIS system.
My name's Captain Tom Ryan. The schooner Roseway was built in 1925 for a sword fishing boat for the Grand Banks. Fished the Grand Banks for about 15 years or 20, up to 20 years. Anyway, it was more of a yacht for the gentleman who owned it. Hathaway was his name, if you know Hathaway shirts. It was a lot cheaper to have a fishing vessel as opposed to a yacht. Because he got tax breaks for being a fishing vessel. After it was a fishing vessel, it was sold to the Boston Pilots Association on December 7th, I believe, 1941. I believe it was Pearl Harbor, right? That same day, and then it was put right into service as for the Navy. They used it as to direct ships in during the blackouts. They black out all the navigation lights in Boston, and the Roseway would direct these ships through the harbor. So after the war, though, it went right into service as a pilot. It was the last remaining pilot boat in the United States, as a schooner pilot boat. That was in 1973. It was decommissioned.